Tell me how you clean up, they wanna package this. Pray for peace, pacifist, I'm never old enough to give a push to this.
We are Prodigy Agency. We represent and support the best esports players in the world. With our family spirit, we provide everything you need during difficult moments or epic ones. We work on every aspect of your journey, planning and managing your career to find the best teams toward one goal: victory. We negotiate your contracts and transfers. We find sponsors and commercial opportunities. We help you grow your own brand, cultivate your image, and developing your merch, social media, and content. We take care of your health and performances. And everything we do it for you. Your success is our goal. Prodigy Agency, players first.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Prodigies company stream where we watch our boys duke it out through ESEA Advanced. As always, I'm AC, and joining me is Mr. Ruben RVDE. How are you doing, man? Welcome to
I'm doing good. Very hyped for the second match of today.
Exactly.
We just saw the Prodigies take a 16-11 win on Nuke earlier today against AGO Esports.
Mm-hmm. And what an impressive victory it was. I have to give it to you. I don't know if you saw the game, but I'm gonna get you up to speed because we started on CT side and we finished CT side. Unbelievably enough, we were losing on CT. We're down by 2 rounds, I believe, something like that. But we got into as soon as we got into T side, we had like 9 rounds in a row, round after round after round, just winning on T side, and it was just impressive. Like the Prodigies looked solid, and on the interview with Shield, they're really confident about their T side. And strangely or unsurprisingly enough, we're back on Nuke again.
Yeah, I saw them yesterday on Anubis. I casted that game. And they had a really strong D side there as well. Strong CT as well, especially for Anubis. But it definitely seems like they're confident. And if you look at the season, this is, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Their 6th game on Nuke this season. Yep. So I think they play Nuke every other game. And they have... right now, they started off pretty rough, 2 very close losses. But now they've hit a hot streak. They won a 16-10 against Enterprise, now 16-11 against AGO, and now they're taking on Viperio, one of the UKCS best teams. They just got back from Epic Land, so we'll see how that affects them, if they've got the land flu, if they're still tired, or if
Ruben,
they,
listen, like,
if they can get more of CS.
Yeah, but listen, basically what happened was we had this on an interview with, I believe it was Shield as well, either Shield or FNK. We've already interviewed a couple of them. So what happened was basically they had this massive curse on Nuke because they saw the Switch once and she looked them sideways or something like that, and she cursed them for life on Nuke. But I guess they paid the tithe or something, and now the curse is broken. And a couple of games ago, the curse was lifted, and they're like, they were really feeling down, like they were doubting themselves that they could really do anything on Nuke. But after that one victory that broke the curse, like you saw on the interview, that they felt really relieved that they could be back on track here. And now they're just confident around the map. You know, it doesn't matter if they lose CT side. It really doesn't. They'll just come back on T side because their T side is hella strong on the, like, when they're on the attack here on this map.
Yeah, that's definitely good to hear. Sometimes you can get stuck in a little bit of a dip with your mental, but once you break that, once you finally get that win back, you can really swing all the way around. And we're gonna have a look at the calendar right now, but you'll see that out of the last 6 games, the Prodigies have won 5, so they've definitely been on a very, very good streak here.
And we're going to be keeping up that streak. We're 7-4. We're so close, so close to playoffs, but we have quite a few hurdles to go through. The first hurdle is going to be Viperio, and then we have Budapest 5, and then Coalesce as they on the 3rd of March here. Last game here on our little calendar. 14 whole games on season 44. Is this all, Mr. Producer Man? Are these all the games that we have coming in?
I believe so.
Yeah. Mr. Producer Man says these are the last games, so if you want to guarantee a spot in playoffs, we have to win against Viperio, Budapest 5, and Coalesce in these
Viperio, they're currently 8-3 in advance as well, so they've done very good for themselves.
They're about to go 8-4. Because we're 7-4.
Yeah. We're 7-4. Yeah, we're time to equalize it. I do know one of the Viperio players, MMS, from a couple seasons back in Open.
Okay.
Yeah. Union Collective.
Are you a spy? Are you doing a little bit of
secretly I'm just sliding in his DMs, giving him all the info, but
Mister.
But yeah, it started all the way back with the Open team, and
Mr. Ruben,
he's here.
I can see you. Your cam is on. I look at me. You look at me. You look at me. Go. We're about to win.
In your eyes.
Look at my eyes and repeat after me. The Prodigies are gonna win this.
The Prodigies are gonna win this.
Good boy. There you go. See, all right. That can still be a spy move, but I'll take what I can get at this point in time, because we are heading into Nuke. And honestly, like, our pistol rounds as T side are really, really solid. But we did fumble the first round against the last team we played against. We did fumble the first pistol round ever, but that didn't matter because we managed to get back 5 rounds. Nuke has been a really kind map to us ever since we broke the curse, and it's been really, really good. But what are your expectations against Viperio here?
Against Viperio is a very, very strong team. I haven't really seen them play much, but I know they've definitely got strong individual players.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to see some strong individual performances from the Prodigies as well. I think last game FNK was top fragging, Quir's right behind him, Shield contributing a lot with the AWP as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we have all of those pop in again with lots of frags, they should be in a good spot.
Should be in a good spot. Also, we did see quite an entertaining twist of fate here for Quartz. On that we saw. Oh! Look at camera.
Spicy.
Producer man.
Don't get
Not
banned.
What? Producer man, what was that? What? Yeah, but yeah, we did see Quartz bring out something a little bit different when it came to his game style on Nuke. We saw the surfacing of shotguns.
Shotguns, okay.
Shotguns. Quartz, first of all, Quartz on CT side brought out the Max 7 twice. and won those rounds back to back. And then on T side, he brought out the XM twice as well.
I do like a little bit of XM play. That's
what we
XM and 2 flashes. That's what I mean in matchmaking.
got. I'm an XM2 flash main here. You know what I mean? It's like good stuff. As we are starting to get an overlook of Nuke for the last time today. 2 games in a row, back to back on Nuke. I guess the players are nice and warmed up. Let's see where they actually kick off the hostilities as we move into this very vertical and complex map.
Yeah, before we start, want to throw out a quick shout out to our sponsors, Razer, Secretlab, Fozzy Game Servers, Refrag, and Scope GG. They help us make this great broadcast possible, so check them out.
Yeah, and obviously the boys at Pewpew, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have a broadcast to begin with. So props to the Pewpews for bringing us, for not cutting me off and muting me or something like that, because I know that can happen sometimes.
Can be very tempting, yeah.
I know it's tempting. I know. I'm being cursed at the mic right now. They're going, "I'm gonna mute you. You don't stop that. You don't call us out like that. Stop." So that's the thing. It's, how you doing, producer? Ooh, why don't we get to see knife rounds? I love knife rounds.
So we can see
Prodigy's
some very interesting
round.
tactics sometimes in a knife round. So
I know, I love it. It's chaos and destruction. I love seeing them, but we never get to see them. That's okay. But we did win knife round, so we do have that information. The Prodigies have won knife round, so they choose which side they start. And if they do have that much of a strong T side, but they're not going for T side, they want to start on CT.
I think CT is still the play here.
Okay, they want to start kicking off the hostilities on CT side, making sure that they have all the advantages that they need. Nuke is somewhat of a CT-sided map as FNK opens up with a headshot to make it 2. Then gets taken down, but immediately MMS closes his killing streak. As they all start moving, and Keen went through the smoke, and Quirts opens one more head. Viper being the last one, MMS. Last player standing at 52 HP.
4 players to face. He did well to get a trade, but it's not enough. Keyed from up high. Long range shot with that USP. Shuts him down.
Up high, drops him down low, and this means a full buy for the Prodigies as they barely lost anything that round.
Yeah, there's some really clean shots there with the pistol from FNK. Keen as well with that long ranger.
Gotta love me some Simon gameplay here. As, we're packing double MP9s. I mean, Viperio only took 1 kill that round, so they're obviously going for a full echo bar. Wait, full echo bar artist who has a P250 on his hand.
Yeah, they're just gonna see if the Prodigies extend here somewhere. They can catch someone off guard.
It's an interesting tactic.
Here, shooting windows. Trying to see if we can make any tags here, but
not a single tag, so no information being gathered there. Would be interesting to see a little bit of a that's the first time I actually see people shooting through that window. Oh, Words opens up with a kill
farming some
on
money.
Jimsy.
Close to MMS now. Who's gonna open the door? Oh, he finds him.
And finds the bomb as well. So right now, Viperio on a very, very bad position. But you would expect this to happen. It's a pistol round. It's a full echo round for Viperio. There's not a lot that they can do as SBT closes it out with a FAMAS kill on Giraffe. I mean, they're still stacking their cash. They're just going to go for the full spam here and save the rest of the money for the next round. Because this time around, Viperio have a full buy on AKs, but not a lot of utility.
Yeah, the weapon advantage this round is definitely in Viperio's favor. With those 5 AKs against a FAMAS and 2 MP9s. But like you said, not a lot of util. So it's going to be very important to use that sparingly, to use it wisely. Have some impact with that.
Will they be able to? As they start opening up, they throw down their mollies as they start an offense into Secret here. But they don't have any smokes down, so they probably want to look for trades here. Keen on the MP9, spots someone on red.
Yeah, it's not quite the range you want to take that fight against an AK.
Or do you? Man tries,
Just
man. You know the guy has confidence as the Prodigy stack on A site, but they're in a good position to rotate down into B site.
Ping still remaining up high, trying to see if he can catch any rotators. He might run into someone.
Oh, that's a 1-for-1 trade. Giraffe takes down Keen, but immediately Quartz makes short notice of that trade.
Shield hiding in a corner. If Ping doesn't check carefully, he could get caught off guard here. SBT on his own on the B side. Door opens up.
Smoke.
Finds one.
10 to the one-way smoke as the bomb is being planted. Ping on the outside catches Shield on the rotation. It's 2v3. The Prodigies are going for the retake. Quartz now through ramp.
He has so many angles to check, so many things to clear out. FNK is next to him.
Oh, he's going through dark. FNK, look down. Oh, he gave away his position. MMS has information, goes down, but FNK finds the trade.
They do have a smoke left. What are they gonna do? Smoke the door. He gets spotted. And that's Artist.
Yeah.
Hitting the headshot through the smoke. Ping contributing as well. That moment outside garage there, I think that's a pivotal moment in this round. If that goes the other way, I think the retake looks very different.
Take a look at the replay here. I mean, Giraffe trades one. Not the perfect round the Prodigy was looking for, but the Viperio are back in the game as it stands. Not all is terrible here. As now we are looking at the Prodigy. Still going for a full buy, and Shield has access to his op.
SBT on an MP9 only, but he's in a sneaky position. A couple games ago, we saw him make very good use of this. Shield does not quite check the corner. Giraffe is ready for it. Shuts down that push.
FNK stops the entry there with an incendiary.
They rotate ramp instead.
Oh,
Bigger
SBT.
discipline, but he gets spotted.
He hesitates, but Quartz there finds a pick. Not enough. 4v1. King's the last man standing with the M4 in hand.
Two players brought down very low, but they're not turning into kills. And suddenly Artist already from up high from heaven. Turning up behind Keen unexpectedly. And that's Viperio equalizing it. 2-2.
2-2. And now the Prodigies are the ones who are going to be forced into a corner here. And into a awkward echo round, to say the least. On the fifth round here as CTs. I guess we kind of saw this, well, not exactly in the same sense, but we did see this on the game from earlier today, where we noticed that the Prodigies did really well in the first few rounds, but then they lost way too many rounds back to back in the CT side, but still, we do see that Keen is still packing that the nice little shirt. He's looking good. He's motivated to play CSGO. You know,
And you gotta show up neatly to work. You know.
No, absolutely.
He's ready.
Man's ready, and he is waiting.
But are they ready for the Artist op here? He picked it up from Shield.
It's really artist
Let's
op.
see
You have Quartz on the Deagle. Let's see what he can do with that.
In his hands, that's basically an op as well.
You could say so. He has 5 frags so far. Man, he's a top fragger of the team in his first half here. Is Viperio just sneaking through, going into secret, down the stairs they go, straight into B side. Not a lot of noise they want to make, because they know that that the Prodigies are on an echo. They're just stacking on it.
Interesting stack here.
Thank you, Observer, man. That was beautiful. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Gambling A there. A nice little stack.
Yep.
Maybe they all come charging down the fence together.
Let's go. I'm down for that. Double doors are
Into
gonna
the
be cracked open. I mean, we've seen teams being echoed more times than we can count, and honestly, an echo through here would be a cherry on top, you know.
Yeah, full control of the B-bomb side. Bomb's gonna go down.
Bomb is absolutely gonna
How
go
will the
down.
cities respond?
We
Giraffe
have to
is still
respond,
top
right?
side.
I mean, this is not the kind of round that you would expect. They're going NN through ramp. Let's see.
Giraffe on his own outside.
Mm-hmm.
He's just chilling. He's vibing, enjoying the fresh air.
They're running out of time. They want to at least get some sort of picks because there's no point in saving this round. They bought absolutely nothing, but they're not getting anything else off of this round. Kurt's last man staying with the Eagle gets one. That's a headshot if I've ever seen one. Takes down Artist, but is annihilated in the process, as you would expect. Viperio's take round number 3 for them as we move on to the 6th round.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very important round. If they lose this one, the Prodigies, they're going to be back on pistols, and then Viperio will really, really run away with this.
Mm-hmm.
No op in the hands of Shield, just 5 rifles.
Yep, absolutely. But will they? Do they actually need the pistol there?
Yeah, like you said earlier in the pre-game, we see them use many different kind of weapons. So they're not afraid of playing off meta, of using different weapons. So
no, they do not. Let's see, around the outside, Artist with the op does spot and gets the kill on Keen. In-game leader for the Prodigies gets taken down and is forced to lead the charge through the spectator mode, which he can probably do really, really well.
Yeah, if you have to choose one player to go down first in a round, it's not bad to have your IGL go down, because he can just
exactly have a full
focus
view.
on the big brain stuff, have a full view.
Yeah, and not actually have to focus on the shooty part. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. That does bring down the Prodigies into a 4v5, however. Not the best place to be in. They're going to swap around the bomb as they try to make a move for B-side again.
Yeah, and I don't think the Prodigies can really defend this. Windows being broken, smoke, Smolly's coming out. And Giraffe still playing passive here. He might get behind the players here. FNK is going to check for it, but he's looking the wrong way. Free kill for Giraffe there.
Giraffe just looking for stragglers here. He's on the lurkout. Let's see what else Viperio have in store for the Prodigies here. Because like you said, if the Prodigies drop this round, it could be trouble. It could spell trouble for the Prodigies. They're going to be forced into another pistol round. Giraffe, he does not move.
He doesn't need to move. He's just such a thorn in their side. But with that one kill, suddenly Quirce can't just push in for the retake. He has to go back. Doesn't work out in his favor, and suddenly the entire retake attempt becomes impossible. So a very impactful lurk there from Giraffe and Viperio. Now on to 4 rounds.
4-2. The
5 players alive as well.
I believe that the Prodigies have enough money, or just about enough money, to go for a force round or a force buy here. But do they want to go for a force buy? Because they do have 2 M4s. I don't think you do.
Like this, maybe a half buy, get some pistols to support, to use as bait for the M4, but
yeah,
they have full loss bonus, so I think it's better to just go for the gun rounds.
Yeah, so they're going to go for double deagles and then a P250. The extent of it, as Artist on Mushroom gets the first kill on Shield with the op, giving away the information that they are coming around the outside. The Prodigies drop the M4 over to Keen from Shield as Keen tries to find someone coming through, but he tries to spray the door, gives away his position, backs out.
Oh, Giraffe.
Right. Again on the lurk. Oh, Quirt's from behind. Come on, Giraffe lurks behind and gets Keen down. Another M4 dropped. FNK and the P250.
MMS also got back and took down Quirts. Pushed from behind. That's they somehow passed each other there. I think in lobby, Quirts and Giraffe.
I guess it's just an open, a red carpet being laid out for Viperio to really move into this A side. I mean, Giraffe has been a player to beware. Because he's been lurking, like, his lurks have been so unpredictable. He finds himself in such unpredictable places, and he finds the weirdest kills. I don't think the Prodigies ever expect the his positioning. Now, again, ping as well around the outside, waiting for the Prodigies repositioning as they try to maybe go for a break save here. Another one, for that matter. Nice headshot from SBT, but this reveals his position as well.
Oh, he spot the player pushing.
That's two.
Swing out. He's got to stay alive though, because economic damage just won't cut it against the bank Viperio of build up.
Mm-hmm. SBT will remain alive for this round, 74% HP, and the rest of the squad from Viperio do not want to face him off. He was on point with that M4, but that will bring Viperio to 5 rounds. Shield, however, has an op.
Yeah, another chance for the Prodigies to turn this map around. Definitely still doable. Get that up going, get those rifles going. Don't get caught off guard by a weird push, by a weird lurk. And
it's easier said than done,
yeah,
you know.
It is easier when you can see people through walls like we can right now.
But hey,
wish I could do that in game.
well, you,
Make it so much easier.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't be able to wish that in game. Some people do, but regardless, Slaughterhouse here on A side as only MMS stands alive by the door. The Prodigies caught this play from the get-go, but MMS, huge headshot, finds another one, but gets taken down by Shield. The Prodigies come back into the game.
They did very well there to stop that push. Viperio trying to get out of the hut, but 2 or 3 players are ready for it. They get some trades, but in the end, the upper from the Prodigy hits its shot. FNK always from up high. With some good plays there as well. Shield jumping in.
Everything that they need to get, and Shield with the last tap there on the op. Puts a damper here on Viperio and ends their streak. They still have enough money for a full buy, and if Viperio do lose this round, they still have enough money for a second full buy. But let's see.
Meanwhile, the Prodigies are still on very low money. If they lose this or take too much damage, it's going to be very rough for them.
Yep, and Quartz is already down for the count, but still we are counting on 4, make it 3 players against 2 very, very low players from Viperio. Last man standing is Giraffe on 24 HP and an AK. Another awkward angle, but the Prodigies know exactly where he stands, and FNK closes him out.
Yeah, very good awareness there, good communication, no over peeking once he knew he was there. And they get away with 3 people alive, which is good enough to start building some bank.
Yeah, realistically, that's pretty much all you need. So very nice controlled round here from the Prodigies. Again, very touch and go on the CT side. No vision whatsoever, but they knew exactly where he was. And this is going to force Viperio into their last buy round. If they lose this one, they're going to be forced into an Echo. And even so, as it stands, they don't have full access to spam right now.
Ooh, Bing with a good entry onto the ramp. SBT is there. Can he trade? No, he also gets found out by Ping.
And Giraffe takes down FNK. Keen trades Artist. That's down to 2 players from the Prodigies. Both of them have the fuse kits. See, Keen is holding the
Does he
AK.
spot his butt there?
He does. He spotted him. But where is he going to come out? Oh, he sees him. Gets a spray. Gets the kill.
They're trying to find a timing on A side. No one's there to stop him.
But they do reveal their position.
From Viperio.
Quartz. What are you doing, Quartz? You sneaky. Sneaky gets a kill. What a headshot on Giraffe. Then MMS.
On the ladder.
It's MMS and Gizme now. Defend from Quartz and Keen. So far, they look healthy, and they look ready for the retake here. Through main.
Quartz going up high on top of the hut.
Up. They get 1 kill. There we go. It's a 1v1 now, and Quartz knows exactly where he is. He doesn't find the clutch kill. The Prodigies do lose this round. Viperio are still in the game, but with the hampered buy now.
MMS, Vintage, 1v1, Clutch God. Pulls it out for Viperio and puts the Prodigies back on a very low money. Just have not been able to build enough bank with those wins they had.
We still have enough bank to go for another full buy, or at least forcing a buy out of this one.
Yeah, they activate the op once again. On Shield, they're definitely going to have to use that very well.
With 2 MP9s, but let's see how they handle this round as moving for comms.
You hit him.
Yeah, I hello.
Care main, Care main.
Where are
I'm
you,
not
Kim?
pushing main. I'm garage, watching secret, red.
I'm afraid of A execute and 3 guys
I
swinging
can
behind
clear
that.
close right for you.
Don't see hut. Don't see hut.
I'm ready, radio.
You will clear close right.
Radio push.
Not.
Again. One in ramp. Again.
I think one lobby still.
Can they go? Nice.
Nice.
I go down. Careful, ramp again. Yeah, running ramp.
Go down, Quirts, go
I go
down.
down, yeah.
I have hut.
Not pushing.
Oh. I will watch right for you.
Down one. Okay, I watch left.
Watch right.
They're waiting.
It can be main.
They're
No.
smoking down.
Can be heaven.
Are you holding heaven?
One molo. One molo there.
Out left. Going
I
yellow.
rotate.
One
I
yellow.
think one guy is lobby.
Yeah, I
Two
think
down.
same.
On B.
Trying to pick the.
Yeah, on B
Okay.
one.
One
Planting.
Planting for doubles.
They fake planted.
They fake plant, yeah.
Holding
Ramp.
Windows.
Windows.
Go to doubles. Single is fading soon. They molly it, single. Default one.
I don't see double.
I will go windows.
On top one. I'll try and kill him.
One
Close
dark.
level.
Dark.
Zampire
Dark.
is in there.
And the ramp.
The ramp dead.
Picking dark.
Planted,
dark.
planted.
Mini ramp.
Beast.
On top. Yeah, smoke. No kit.
Hit windows, hit windows.
No time.
No time.
Empty.
Empty.
Oh man, that was a round for the Prodigies. Shield relentless on the up, but just not enough time. They couldn't clear out Viperio fast enough to secure the retake on the site. But still, amazing effort, which actually put a looking at the Viperio's economy. They're forced into 3 Mac 10s here.
Yeah, I just want to shout out to SBT there. Just great plays with that MP9 at ramp. He does so well to stay alive for so long, playing around that box. Like 2 kills there is massive. It's just a shame they didn't have enough time for the retake. 5 more seconds. Maybe a kid in the right place. Could have won.
Ooh, wow.
See Quirts here with the XM.
Viperio going super fast here, go straight through T vents, going downstairs into B, going for the plan. The Prodigy shock and odd, no idea how the rotation happened. Now they're moving in fast for B side. Let's see if they can actually go for the retake. FNK already on ramps, looking for information.
Just taking so much map control downstairs. Being now trying to push out, doesn't spot anyone. Giraffe with the lurk as always. Finds the head of Keen.
Now it's on to FNK. Quartz again on the XM. Look at that. He's back. The man is back. SPT finds a kill, but Giraffe takes down FNK once again on the awkward picks here. Let's see if Quartz can get any sort of damage. Yes,
Yeah,
he can!
there it is.
The XM doing damage once again. He goes for the second
One more,
kill.
yes.
Finds it! That's a lot of cash flowing into the pockets of Quartz. And a free op as well. Thank you.
That's that's a lot of impact with the XM. Very well done from Quirts there.
Do it again.
Let's see up back in the hands of Shields. See them juggling M4s around, but maybe it's time to throw for just another shotgun. Because that seems like it'd be his speciality.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he's going M4. Man, come on, give them an XM. He's doing so well with the shotgun. Why wouldn't he go for it? Oh, big headshot from MMS. I'm sure Keen felt that one. FNK on main, finding the M4.
Greed for the gun.
Ooh, just close. Doesn't spot him.
Just gonna get away with that one.
Mm-hmm. Shield still has the op. Oh, sees one. Huge op kill here. Uncontrolled. Tries to find the second one. All of them pass by. He gets 2 before being dropped down. Almost equalized the score here in favor of the Prodigies. FNK lurking from behind on control. Viperio do not pick up on Shield's up. Artist now on the lurking.
Yeah,
you
it's
see a
taking
plan?
ramp, but they're going back
Ooh.
to A here.
What? What a rotation. So they didn't go ramp, they went straight across ramp into heaven.
Ooh, and this gives me taking down Quartz to shut that retake down or make it almost impossible for FNK.
Yeah, I told you should have gone shotgun.
1v3.
Man, doesn't have
maybe
shotgun.
maybe swag 7 maybe. I don't know.
Give him the Sock 7. I'm down for that. Yeah, for sure. Now, Viperio are going to clear out this round. The Prodigies are going to be saving the op for Shield as we go into the 14th round. We have quite a lot of rounds to pick back up on T side here as we move in for the 14th round. We head into a pause as well. 4-9 on the scoreboard. The Prodigies not looking solid here on a CT for Nuke against Viperio.
Yeah, they definitely want to pick up these last 2 remaining rounds. It's 9-6, and if you win the pistol round as well, that's just very recoverable.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, let's see what they can do. Their money still not good enough for a proper full buy. They do have the op.
Man, Giraffe is a menace, and the Prodigies definitely need to look out for it because he's already on 14 kills here on just the first half. Just almost exclusively from lurking, realistically, right?
Yeah, he's just had a lot of mid-round impact. That's MMS and Ping, both very, very clinical, very strong aimers to open up the rounds, and then Giraffe finds his timings and does his work. Now we see the Prodigies buying into this 4 M4s and
big
the op.
entry, or attempted big entry here from Viperio on A site. Immediately forces the Prodigies to posture up around this A site. What? Gizme sprays through the wall and finds a kill on FNK. I wouldn't have expected it. I'm sure FNK didn't expect it.
Yeah,
and now SVT is forced back here, dropping a smoke on the way down.
Just some very good awareness, maybe some demo watching, but he just read him completely. MMS close to Quartz in the smoke, and Giraffe from up high catches him off guard. Every time he's just somewhere you're not expecting him.
Now
he just destroys any hold.
Down to 2 players. We still have an op for the 15th round if it comes to that, but there's still room to play here on the 14th as Shield is still 100 HP. The bomb is planted. What's the call here?
Oh, I think it's just save for the next one. Save that op at least. Oh, this is very, very tough. MMS brought down so low, but not punished.
Let's see. Just posturing for the defense. No, MMS trying to pull a reverse Gizme. Doesn't quite find anyone beyond those walls, and the Prodigies are going to drop yet another round here on the first half as CTs. SBT at 10 HP. Is he going to survive?
Might run into
Yes,
Gizme
he is.
there. Gizme's running for him. What? He finds him! Oh, Gizme is just ready for it.
On the last second, he finds FNK, and it's down to the 15th round. Viperio 10 up on 4 from the Prodigies. And Quartz is back on the XM. I'm happy with that, honestly.
Yeah, love to see it. I think they're gonna win this round. I think they're gonna bring it back. This last one, just because of the XM.
I don't think there's a way we can lose this round. Not with the XM and Quartz. Let's see. Shield immediately posing up on door with the op. Giraffe finds a kill once again on an awkward position. He has no reason being that deep on A site.
Yeah, he just unexpected places, unexpected timings. He just makes such a good use out of it.
Artist finds a kill on SPT.
Like 130 in, and it's already 4v2, brought back down to a 3v2.
Yeah, it's a 3v2 where Shield is at 14 HP, but it's fine because he has the op, so his work is still being done. Prodigy's now trying to retake on B side. He misses a headshot. That was a big, big miss there from MMS, and FNK punishes him accordingly. Ready for the entry, finds a pick. Can he get him? No, he can't. Yes, he can. Now it's down to Dark, and Terrorists take another round. Viperio 11, the Prodigies 4, and the work that the Prodigies have to put in order to come back into this one is a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough. I mean, you talked up their T side. before the game started. So
I mean,
I'm curious to see what they'll pull out.
they
They
won
were,
9 rounds in a row. Last time we saw them earlier today on Nuke. So let's see if they can repeat the performance. I mean, it's Viperio. It's a tougher opponent, but what do you think?
Well, I think we'll see after this short little ad break. We'll be right back for more the second half of this new game in ESEA Advanced.
Breaking that fast with a full clip of lyrics. Feel my spirit from your head to your speakers. Know where I'm headed, but riches. If you ain't with it, then good riddance. Popping and locking, I'll never be stopping. I'm jogging, they'll never be breaking. Let's sweat. I'm a George operator.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the T side of the Prodigies versus Viperio. A less than eventful performance from our squad, but our T side is strong and they are confident, and so am I, honestly. For those of you that just joined us, I'm AC, and with me I'm Mr. Ruben to bring you all the action back on this T side from the Prodigies.
I've seen crazier comebacks happen, you know. Never count out a game of CS until you have 16 rounds.
I know, you know.
So, and we see 2 dualies coming out.
We do. Dualies coming out, Ping and Freedom from Viperio doing a lot of damage, and it's down to SVT. That was a quick round, and Viperio making short work of the Prodigies. Like you said, a lot of demo watching, a lot of predicting whereabouts our squad is going to be at.
Yeah, there's the 2 dualies. Gisby there from down below. Like an old cowboy movie. Popping off.
Yeah.
Just started blasting. And Viperio now on 12. This is now really rough for the Prodigies. They really needed that pistol round.
They did.
And they did not even get a bomb plant, so they're now on Glocks. And they're just gonna have to gamble it all on this next gun round.
I don't think they're able to find it on the gun round because they can't really gamble anything. This is a quick round, almost as quick as the last round. Viperio.
Yeah, just some solid aim, not getting surprised, not getting lured into those close quarters against the Glocks.
I guess you'd expect the Glock to be a quick round, but now the Prodigies are on the line here because it's 13 and 4. As we do see a replay, that was a big 2K here from Artist. Clean spray control, nerves of steel. They're up against 5 AKs, 3 MP9s from Viperio. Will they be able to pull this off? Hopefully not.
Courses out quickly, finding himself behind main. But no players challenging him just yet. A lot of outside presence here for the T's. And what can Gizmi do? He's hiding behind the stairs there. That's also an unexpected angle that can catch players off guard.
Yep, I am concerned about Giraffe because he has the MP9 for it. Let's see. My eyes are on him. Doesn't seem to be in too much of a weird spot right now, but we have 1 minute to work with here from the Prodigies.
Outside smokes coming in, and 1 minute into the round, bit
Looks
late.
clean. Gives me on
Gives
the
me
one
though.
side.
Quirts.
Wait, does he
You
smell
can
him?
smell his breath.
Can he? He's in the smoke.
Oh,
They
ping.
open up. Viperio are looking solid. The Prodigies are scattering to try to make a play, but they don't have any information, any concrete information. And the message clears them out, and Gizmi takes down Ping just for the heck of it.
Oh, that's just really rough. They could not get into the side. The smoke timing didn't work out. And the round falls apart again. The Prodigies now on Tech 9s.
messed up
I
that
was hiding
kill,
above
sorry.
the door. I don't think he got called properly because I don't think the next player really.
He did.
Yeah, he did. It just couldn't hit the shot.
Yep, there was just no reaction for him up there, you know, because like maybe he moved, maybe he didn't. Who knows? They didn't know. Now they're forced to go into Tech 9s. See if they can do anything about this, because it's 14-4, and MMS already got the entry frag here. Market 2, the Prodigies are falling apart here on the 19th against Viperio, as only Shield and Keen are left alive. Giraffe again on the lurk, and it is Keen to try and save a round against 4 players.
Going into heaven. Well,
Oh,
and
no
yeah,
shot.
that's it.
No shot
Artist
available.
is ready.
Mm-hmm.
Match point now for Viperio. 15-4.
15-4, man. Big
MMS.
rounds here for Viperio. D-side from the
MMS feeling
Prodigies not
confident
looking
there.
right. Mm-hmm.
Just pushing in hot. Not afraid.
Pushing in
No
hard, I like
respect.
that. I think it's the fact that he does respect that forced him to push in hot, because I don't think if there was actually someone from the Prodigies there, they wouldn't be expecting him. Now, like you said, last round the Prodigies all or nothing here.
Awkward. 12 HP from the util.
What? Okay, he burned up real bad.
Still finds a kill though.
Yes, he does. Simon doing good work here, doing short work of his 12 HP, making all those health points count. Two big entries. Shield does trade Giraffe in the process.
Yeah, Giraffe did well to dodge the flash there. Gets 1 kill, but the Prodigies trade him. Meanwhile, SBT makes his way onto A side. Are the Prodigies gonna double back? MMS still here in heaven, and he's not gonna be able to get cleared by any of the Prodigies.
Shield has the bomb. Will he be able to do something with it? He's at 48 HP, not the ideal position that you want to be in.
They do still have 2 mollies, so they could molly out heaven here. Yes, that's what they're gonna do.
Exactly what they're gonna do.
MMS is gonna push through.
That is how they.
Oh,
okay, SBT
Doesn't
expected
quite get
that.
the timing.
He does, and he still gets a couple of hits on FNK, drops him to 78, but that is such an unpredictable game style, I swear. Oh, big headshot from SBT on Artist. Now, last man standing is going to be pinged. He has plenty of cash to try to break an entry here and secure some kills on the Prodigy. Will he be able to do it? They spot him. Will they pick? Yes, they will. The crossfire will secure a round for the Prodigies. I believe in overtime. I don't know about you.
I mean, 11 rounds in a row. Why not?
We got 9 last time around.
That's only 2 more.
Start of a comeback here for the Prodigies as we move in for the 21st round. No echoes for Viperio, as you would expect. They're nice and healthy in their economy, but they can only afford 1 more of these.
See Artist with the op, playing a very up close.
Okay.
Gisby there, up high. Okay, some interesting off-meta mix-up
Gisby.
here's an
Oh, what?
Artist.
Like you said, the op up close and personal, not expected at all. As FNK and Keen bite the literal bullet, but they equalize the score immediately. Artist,
Artist.
what is going on here? He 360s the heck out of Quartz, and now it's down to 2. The Prodigies need to secure these 3 kills, or at least secure plants and maybe defend the site from the retake. Want to stay in the game. Headshot from Giraffe. Holding no punches. The bomb is planted, but the game is closed. And Viperio. What a game from Viperio. Not the best performance from the Prodigies, but we knew coming into this game that Viperio were a tough bone to chew on.
Yeah, definitely. They just could not get going on CT side, and yeah, in such a short D side, also weren't able to break him down. Started off losing the pistol, and they just could not get their feet under them this game.
No, they couldn't. I mean, Viperio, I guess the unpredictability from Viperio was what caught the Prodigies off guard. Because we come into this game with a game plan. Viperio watched the demos. They knew exactly how the Prodigies moved around Nuke. And we saw what they could do. Like Giraffe was every single time on the right place at the right time, picking off stragglers on the rotations after taking a site, and they just wouldn't allow for an attempted retake by the Prodigies.
No, every time, even before the retake could come in, they'd find someone with a lurk or show themselves in a weird place, so they'd have to take that into account, and they can't go for the retake immediately. Have to go back, and then they'd lose a man, and it just makes the retake so much harder.
Absolutely,
And yeah,
but
it really
16-5, harsh defeat here for the Prodigies, but I wouldn't say this is one that was expected, but given the momentum that Viperio were carrying, this puts them at a very very comfortable 9-4, I believe, right?
9-3, maybe even 9-3.
9-3, right? That's
So
yeah, you're right. You're
they're
right. I said we are gonna put them 8-4, yeah, and we
yeah.
did
So
right.
Viperio now ranked 5th overall in ESEA Advanced. So definitely one of the best teams this season.
Yep. I mean, we're still one of the best teams. We're also one of the best teams, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
Viperio had Nuke
Prodigies
locked down,
now.
and this is the problem with best of ones: is that you only get to play one map. You don't get several maps to really, test the waters. Okay, maybe we lost Nuke. We have Inferno coming up next. We got this under control. Not the case, not at all. And unfortunately, Viperio will be securing the big dub here against the Prodigies.
Yeah, the Prodigies now ranked 23
Okay, how many
in the
teams go into
leaderboard.
playoffs?
Oh, I don't know how many teams go into playoffs. I know there are 88 teams in the entire ladder.
We're in the top
So
quarter. Hey, we're in the
top
top
quarter. So that's good, but I don't know how exactly they do playoffs.
We're in 32nd now, I believe, from what production is telling us.
No, he's saying we've got the top
Gotcha.
32 teams.
Top
So they're
32
doing
teams. Okay, so far
top 32 bracket.
we might still be in a playoff spot right now as it stands, but we cannot get laxed out on this because we still want to get the upper seats moving moving into playoffs. We do have an interview with the coach, independent, to bring us to give us a breakdown of what happened here, because obviously the players aren't happy. But Mr. Independent, good evening, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Thank you for joining us on this interview. I know it must not be easy having but was it expected such a huge score disparity between Viperio and the Prodigies?
I mean, you never expect a result like this, right? You go into game
Yeah.
and hoping to win,
Yeah.
and your focus is on winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's for me. It's hard to tell what went wrong. I have an idea what went wrong, right? But I just need to rewatch it and see what happened.
For sure. So we saw a lot of movement, a lot of unpredictability really coming in from Viperio on this time around. And a couple of times we saw, especially on the CT side, we were caught off guard on when we were trying to retake. Was this something that was expected from Viperio? Was it something that they prepared better than us in this case, would you say, when it comes to the rotations and the pathings that the players are going to take?
Mm, it's hard to tell. Like overall in the game, I felt like they were one step ahead of us in the whole
Mm-hmm.
CT side, and we gave a lot of entries away on yard. We lost the 5v3 as well, so we had an advantage, and we even won the pistol, right? So it could have been way better. And yeah, you win some, you lose some, right? And
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the last game against Ago, the Polish team,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was completely different game, right? So the performance and the game plan it differs from game to game, and this time unfortunately didn't work out for us.
One thing I want to touch on is we saw some interesting gun choices coming out. We saw the shotguns on the Prodigies on CT side. What can you tell us a little bit about that choice?
Yeah, I know that Querts has been practicing his XM shotgun for like 2 hours today and yesterday as well, and he said he feels really confident with a shotgun. So why not? Where's my focus?
Oh, don't worry, it's okay. But no, the shotgun was a real delight to see. I mean, we saw it earlier today, and this probably amped you guys up to come into the second game. But bit of not desired result, absolutely. But moving forward, like you're obviously going to learn from this, and you already have a game tomorrow. Like, are we going to be continue this trend of seeing nuke? Is the curse back, or was just like a Viperio upset that tomorrow will be done and gone?
It's pretty done straight away after the loss. Just have to
Okay.
rewatch it and that's it. Every time after win after loss, like I'm telling the boys that it's history already, right? Like for
Right.
example, like today we won
Yeah.
the first game and we have another one in an hour, and just forget about it. Like just have to reset and have to warm up. Have some rest time, and yeah, and that's from game to game. And tomorrow I'm not even sure right now what map will be played. But we are feeling really confident, like Shield said, on Nuke, and we are prepared for actually every map right now. And so it's not like there's one or another map weaker for us. It just depends. Depends if there's a good day for us or a bad day. Well, this time it was a bad evening for us, but overall it was all right. One win, one loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good to see you do different maps as well. Like we've seen Nuke, Mirage, Inferno, Anubis. So that's lots of different maps. How is that workload working out? Do you think you can still focus enough on every map that you want to, or do you want to focus on more maps?
There are certain maps I would like to work more, but during the season you are expecting certain maps against certain opponents, right? So you are trying to
Yeah.
you try to practice them more, even though you want to, for example, work on an ancient, right? But you won't probably play it for the next 2 days in unofficials, right? So you have to practice something else.
Yeah, understandable.
All right, thank you so much, Independent, for your interview. I'm sure you and your players have a lot to break down for tonight. We really appreciate you coming by and giving us a couple of words of encouragement, not only for us, but also for the audience that watch the game. It's good to see that everybody's on the same page and working towards the ESEA big dub here on playoffs. So once again, thank you for your time here with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so unfortunate result at the end of the day here, Ruben. But coach said it himself. It's history already. We just finished the game, but it's already history. No point on dwelling on a loss. You got to focus on what you did wrong. And I'm sure between tonight and like tomorrow, before the next game, they're going to be looking at the demo. They're going to be making sure that they have all those kinks sorted out. See exactly how Viperio outmanned us and outplayed us in these crucial rounds. And I'm sure we're gonna, come back stronger than this.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good mentality to have. That's you shouldn't let one win affect you too much. You shouldn't let one loss affect you too much. Just focus on the overall picture. Focus on the next game, and in the end, that's the mentality of champions.
Of course, and even though this result was not favorable, we still have an MVP to declare, obviously, because we obviously have to give credit where credit is due. And at 13 kills, 13 deaths, a 23% headshot rate, we have Shield as our MVP of the game. I actually thought it was going to be Quirts, the shotgun man. I would have given it to him, honestly.
Just for the shotgun kills.
Exactly, just for the shotgun kills. But Shield securing the MVP, still, a fair result despite the Viperio's despite
One
Viperio's-
KD with when you're so many rounds behind is still very good.
Yes, absolutely.
It is very very tough as an AWPer to have a good game where your economy is just in shambles.
And you barely ever get to have an op, right?
Yeah.
But
so as an AWP specialist, that's gotta be rough. But let's see how the rest of the team did, because of course Shield not the only player here.
No, not at all. So Keen was bottom fragger here on our side alongside FNK. It's 9 and 17. Rough game for the two players, but still very respectable results here. Quartz at 14 and 18. SBT 13, 15. Shield 13 and 13.
Yeah, and then on the Viperio side, Giraffe on 22, only player breaking that 20 barrier. And then we have Artist, Gives Me, MMS right behind him, and then Ping.
Mm-hmm. I think
Bringing
that's
it up
expected,
from the rear.
honestly. From what we've seen from Giraffe, it seemed like he was everywhere at the same time, catching people off guard time and time and time again. And I don't think like the Prodigies were able to communicate consistently the whereabouts of Giraffe, and that actually like, just like completely ruined the retake rounds and opened up a lot of space for Viperio to work with.
Yeah, they can. I think they can definitely get some valuable information out of watching this game back.
Absolutely.
That will definitely help them in tough nuke games in the future.
Yep. No, for sure. I mean, again, every game's every loss and win is a learning experience, and I'm sure we have a lot to learn here. But let's put this one behind us. We're gonna take a look at the upcoming matches that we still have to play. Viperio was a hurdle, a big one. We talked about this in the pregame. They were a big hurdle. They were 8-3, and now they're 9-3. But our next big game is going to be against Budapest 5, which is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got a game tomorrow and then Friday as well.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to follow tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm just told CET against Budapest 5. If we have a look at their stats real quick, they're 6-3 right now. So is Coalesce. So they're hovering, close to the Prodigies, a little bit below them on the ladder, but they're definitely opponents they should not be underestimating.
Honestly,
And
no
game
opponents
say-
should
yeah.
be underestimated, Like, even though
Yeah,
this
but,
is a best of one at the end of the day. So, like, even, like, you can't underestimate anyone, and especially these teams that are not full, they haven't played as many games as we have. So you absolutely have to respect their place in the ladder, and prepare as well as you would prepare for anyone, like any other team.
Yep, definitely. But well, I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, it's been a pleasure casting with you, AC. And we'll be back tomorrow with more ESEA games. Big shout out to our sponsors, Razer, Secretlab, Fozzy Game Servers, Refrag, and Scope.gg. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What am I to do with this? I'm headed to the top of the game and it's scary, but I'm finna handle it. Break it down like an analyst. I'll be loading up, they wanna package this. Pray for peace, pacifist. I'm never old enough to give a fuck to this.
We are Prodigy Agency. We represent and support the best esports players in the world. With our family spirit, we provide everything you need during difficult moments or epic ones. We work on every aspect of your journey, planning and managing your career to find the best teams toward one goal: victory. We negotiate your contracts and transfers. We find sponsors and commercial opportunities. We help you grow your own brand, cultivate your image, and developing your merch, social media, and content. We take care of your health and performances. And everything we do it for you. Your success is our goal. Prodigy Agency, players first.